Welcome to HI2001, the History of Global Connections. I tend to refer to the subject as global history, and I really love it. But I should warn you, it's big. We're going to be dealing with really big networks and with 2,000 years of history. It will still be manageable. You'll be exposed to fascinating historical events in distant and nearby times and locales, and we'll deal not just with what happened, but with how ideas about the past change. This means you'll get to develop your critical thinking skills and consider what constitutes evidence, how it's used, and how history reflects not just the past, but also its present. I've taught global history for over a decade, with a variety of long titles for the subject. It's big, but students get through it fine, and at the end of it they appreciate the overview of history the subject gives them and the framework it provides for contextualizing more focused historical studies. They also appreciate the insights it provides into the structure of their lives and the networks they are connected to. Throughout the subject, I'll be very clear about what you need to do to successfully complete it. And the subject outline provides a clear guide for this as well. So welcome, and settle in and enjoy the subject. It's an opportunity to deal with history so large it generally gets overlooked. Please have a look through the subject site before the start of trimester, particularly the introductory material, which includes the subject outline and the assessment folder. Please note that while there is required reading for each week, you don't have to search for it. Required readings can be accessed using the readings list for this subject, and online copies are easy to come by, starting from LearnJCU. Within the subject and within the readings, there is a wide range of names, dates, and places that we deal with. It may feel slightly overwhelming at first, but past students have enjoyed the breadth of the subject, combined with the ability to focus in on times, places, and events that intrigue them. There is no requirement to memorize long strings of dates or to learn to produce long lists of names. On the names, at least, I will lead by example and be unashamed of my tendency to mangle the odd one. That's the example I want you to embrace when it comes to tutorial discussion. Do your best. Engage with the new and the intriguing. Plunge on, because we're all in the same boat and we're all out of our depth in this subject. That's what makes it so much fun. Trimesters start fast. You need to be prepared to work from week 1. The weekly online quiz starts in week 1, and the quizzes combined are 30% of your final grade. After tutorial, you have just under a week to find time to take it, and it is designed to check that you are across the most significant ideas and historical examples for that week. It should prompt you to keep up with the subject. In particular, it should prompt you to keep on top of your lecture and tutorial material and to keep up with the subject reading. And the quiz should reassure you that you are successfully engaging with the subject material. Your second piece of assessment is a virtual exhibition which will be presented during a workshop, and it's a piece of group work. Virtual exhibition groups will be set up in tutorial during the first week, but if you want to start earlier and you have people who want to work with you, you can get in touch with me and we can sort that out. And there is support material already available within LearnJCU. It's a great opportunity to engage with evidence in different forms and to work in a potentially unfamiliar format. This subject also requires you to write a research essay, and that's worth 40% of your final grade. That research essay allows you to focus on a time and place that interests you. This is your opportunity to research and deepen your understanding of a particular topic touched on in the subject. And if none of the topics on offer in the assessment description quite suits you, I'm really happy to discuss creating a new one with you. I need to point out, though, that this is a research essay, and you'll be expected to locate and read sources beyond those included in the subject reading list, and that the sources you find and reference need to be scholarly. The library supports you in undertaking research and will discuss the process of research and of writing in the tutorial in the subject as well. I think that's probably about as much welcome as you can take at this point. Have a look at the LearnJCU site. Have a look at the topics that we'll be covering I've expressed my enthusiasm for the subject, and I hope that you find that yours matches it.